What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One Eyebrow, also known as PT, and I'm back to talk about a bunch of different things. But spoiler warning for the Walking Dead show, comics, movies, all that stuff. Fear the Walking Dead, spoiler warning. Everything Walking Dead related, spoiler warning. But what does it mean? If you're like, what? What are you talking about? It's Rick on a bridge. Well, look at Wes, Hearts. Wes loves somebody. And why is that there? And how did it get there? But first, I know, please hit that subscribe button because it's very important, guys. Help us achieve our goal of 100,000 subscribers, and we can't do it without you. Well, if you look at this picture right here, you see Rick on the bridge, and it's like, whoa, what's going on here? So shout out, props to the person, group, or channel, or whoever came up with this. It's interesting because where did this come from? Is it an Easter egg? Is it a connection, or is it just there randomly? We just don't know yet, but there's a lot of crazy theories and people probably talking about it like, Rick's gonna do this, and Rick's gonna do that, and it means this, and it means that. There's no way to tell just yet. But, Wes. There's not been a character on The Walking Dead named Wes, but if we went to Fear the Walking Dead, this guy came in Season 5 of Fear the Walking Dead. And I know not everybody watches Fear the Walking Dead, but they have more and more connecting points to The Walking Dead, which is great. And that's what we wanted from the very beginning, but now they're slowly trickling in, and it seems rushed and forced. But ultimately, Wes is a character that we met in Season 5 that's connected with Alicia, and he paints. What are the odds of that, right? Wes, a painting on the bridge. Wes paints on Fear the Walking Dead, but what does it mean? There's just no way to tell right now, but I know a lot of people are going to have some crazy things, and as they always do, it's a lot of speculation going around. But I do find it interesting that in the Season 5 finale of Fear the Walking Dead, Wes and Alicia painted this on the church, and Alicia has a thing with phoenixes. So it's interesting that this painting was on the church where Morgan is basically left to die outside of the church that has this painting on it. Now, I highly doubt that Morgan dies. This is the way Season 5 of Fear the Walking Dead ended, and you can see outside the church is the painting right there where the cross is. Morgan is there on the ground, well, probably sitting on the wood, but he's wounded. He was shot in the heart, and you're to blame. Jenny's gotta go down, and that's the game. But basically, Jenny's gotta go away, that's for sure. She was terrible. But Morgan got shot at the end of Season 5, and we're like, what? What? That's the way they ended it, and we gotta wait all break until it comes back. But how is Wes connected? And I mean, did he have that painting on the bridge? Was he literally there? How, right? I just don't see it making sense if he's actually connected with The Walking Dead or not, but he's clearly a character on Fear the Walking Dead. Now, I think some people are like, Rick's gonna come save Morgan now. That means that. Well, how? How is the painting of Wes on the bridge where Rick flew away into the water and washed up on a shore and was airlifted away from there to some location, which I think is Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, not Texas, right? But maybe they went to Omaha, Nebraska, or maybe they went to Texas, or maybe this has been some there, because the time jump kind of complicates things because Rick went away and Rick's going to be in the movies. I doubt Rick is actually going to another TV series. But if you watch Fear the Walking Dead, you had Morgan getting shot at the very end, but before that, way before that in the same episode, Dwight got a hold of somebody on the radio. We think, was it a hallucination or what? But it was a woman's voice. Did Dwight finally get a hold of Sherry? I hope so. It makes more sense that Sherry was on the radio, and hopefully she was coming to Humbug's Gulch, and she's going to be the one to save Morgan. To me, it's way more likely that Sherry saves Morgan than Rick and the CRM people. But weirder things have happened, and our theories are our theories, and what happens here is not always the same what we believe. But I believe Sherry has got to come around in Season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead. If it doesn't, it makes no sense why they put so much time in the notes and the letters with Dwight from Sherry. But like I said, I believe Rick is not going to any TV show. He's not going to Fear the Walking Dead 3rd show, Back to the Walking Dead. He's just going to be in the Rick Grimes movies, not the show or shows anymore. And I believe he went to Philadelphia or somewhere in Pennsylvania. So we'll have to see what the communities mean, and hopefully we get some more information about it. Scott and Gimple is not really giving us much, and we want to know what's going on, when they're going to start filming, and how's it all connected. We'll have to wait and see. But does the light shine through and Morgan realizes he's going to be saved and the helicopter comes and saves the day? That would be amazing. And if Rick comes and saves Morgan, I'd be more than happy for that to happen. But I just doubt that Andrew Lincoln, who does not want to film on a TV show and to be away from his kids on The Walking Dead, is going to go to Texas to film more of a TV show and be away from his kids. It doesn't make sense. Now, I hope Morgan and Rick are reunited one way or another. It would be awesome if it's on the show, but it's more likely, in my opinion, that it happens in the movies. Now, it's interesting that Morgan met Jadis and Rick in the crossover episode. So it went from season 8, episode 16 of The Walking Dead into season 4, episode 1 of Fear the Walking Dead. It was a crossover Sunday. It was a big deal. But the fact that Morgan met Jadis and Rick is very telling, that I feel like he's going to be reunited with both of them at some point. And the only way that I think that happens is in the movies, not the show. So someone else has got to save Morgan. Morgan and Althea and everybody have to get connected with CRM again. And I think and hope that they get reunited with Rick or another group in the Rick Grimes movies. That's just my thought on it. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. But I have high hopes for the movies, the spin-offs, the connections, the Easter eggs, all that stuff. But I really hope that Rick is reunited with Michonne, Rick is reunited with Judith, and also Morgan, Daryl, Carol, and whoever else survives. How's it going to go down? We just don't know yet, but I can't wait to find out what it all means, how it connects, or if it connects at all. So let me know your thoughts and post your comments below, guys. And for those interested in my Zombie Apocalypse book series, check out the link in the description to all 11 books. Thank you guys for watching, and tell them, Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.